Hi everybody, welcome to the trending stream here on the World Wide Web. Please subscribe, hit the bell to get the latest video notifications. In other words, whenever I make a brand new video, you should be notified. You definitely don't want to miss a video that I produce because I try to keep you in the know. Well, this weekend had huge news on the sellout Travis Scott and Drake on their evil or wicked, whatever, Astro Fest. It was literally a evil ritual. We'll talk a little bit more about that. I covered it on The Truth Never Sleeps, guys. You definitely don't want to miss that video. It's an hour long, but I break everything down that happened, of the information that I knew, portals being open, people looking like devils, all kinds of jacked up stuff. And here's some of the updates. But this is also, let me just give you the updates and then I'm going to connect some more dots. Houston police. So they had this huge festival in Houston, Texas. 8 people supposedly died. Houston police chief visited Travis Scott in his trailer. So this is before he went out, provoked the crowd, and people ended up dying. He said this, he warned them. The police warned them about the crowd size before the deadly Astroworld concert. Fire officials say rapper had a responsibility to stop the show. And of course, 8 fans, including a 14-year-old boy, were crushed at the Astro Festival on Friday night. Scott 30 continued to perform for 30 minutes as people were, being taken out. The crowd chanted they were saying stop. Here, again, guys, real quick here, right here, okay? This lady you're going to see here saying, stop it. They're all there. Listen.
That's okay with you, real quick.
You need to stop.
Please do this door.
And he continues to play his music, guys. He continues to play his music. People were yelling. At one point, he did say, hey, there's someone there, but this is crazy. Mass casualties at this event. Fire Chief Samuel Pena said Sunday that Scott and the organizers could have stepped and paused the show. The one person who can call a tactical pause when something goes wrong is the performer. And he did say, hey, look, help that person, but he kept on going. At the end of the day here, you see Travis Scott, Drake pictured at the music festival now are being sued for inciting the crowd by a man who claimed he was left severely injured. Again, a multitude of people were hurt. And of course, unfortunately, dead. Here's Pena said the organizers could have stepped in and paused the show. The one person who could really call, to stop it was the performer. They have, a bull point, and they have responsibility. And it's just very, very sad. Again, 9:15, a crowd of over 50,000 guys. That's a lot of people. Talked about in yesterday's show, began to move towards the front of the stage, crushing the people in the front. So all these people are pushing. Could you imagine 40,000? Hundreds of people are filmed stampeding through the VIP check lounge, the checkpoints. These people didn't care. We live in a world now. People don't have any manners, any coherency of thought process, it seemed. Here, 23 Austin, Texas filled. And again, this is the file the complaint. Oh, there as well. Again, here you see Kyle Green, 27, was left paralyzed at the Travis Scott show after Scott encouraged others fans to jump off a balcony. He says Friday's death could have been avoided. So, wow. So this is just jacked up, guys. And again, I can't show you the video footage or whatever. I can get in trouble. But anyway, there you go. You see, this whole thing, and these are some of the people that now are gone, the kid, the 14-year-old, so forth and so on. It's sad. It literally is sad. Here you see, I'm getting people giving me information here. This was a ritual. Asteroid stage was a pyramid, had the vortex, had an inverted cross leading into literally a portal of out. And there you see the upside down cross. The people would be right here, and they died, right? All there. See you on the other side. This was one of the promotions, opening up the portals. There you go. Visual of hell. This was the entrance. All there, guys. No debate. No deny. Dude, this is outright scary. Like Moloch in the good book. Here we see the symbols. This was on the video scope, the video screen. We see the boy, all the symbols, right? Unbelievable. Right before the panic broke out, the portal opened. Kylie posted this on a video. So again, opening up the portal, see you on the other side. And then you see all the eyes, right? This is Travis Scott. This is his festival, his main thing. He was the main event, the true dystopia here, when the Antichrist really will be the beginning, right? And then here, dystopia, imagined state of society is in which there is great suffering and injustice. All there was a young lady, and I covered in the music video, this lady right here was at the concert. She said it was literally like the pits of hell. Literally, people couldn't breathe. Everybody was putting their necks up because they couldn't breathe. People passed out. People on top of each other. All there. No debate. You've seen all the stages. I didn't even cover that in yesterday's story because, again, more information is coming out on this. I covered the movie posters. I covered all of that stuff. If you missed it again, go back and check it out. I literally break it all down. You know, guys, that's the reality. That is the reality. And if you think this is, that I'm just making this stuff up, well, check this out here. Here he is in an interview. Listen to what Travis Scott has to say here. Okay? Listen to this. Let me put this up. This is jaw-dropping. Check it out.
Artists, we just got to be like aware of just like what you just said. You know, people are always going to be reaching for that bad headline or that bad thing. You know, so I'm aware. That's why I was just like, man, but when I do my shows, I'll be so turned, man. Like,
he'll be so turned. He's possessed. He's possessed. I've already talked about that. But what I'm about to show you, look at the eyes. Look at this guy. Okay, he's with one of the Jenners, the Kardashians I talked about in yesterday's video. You go back and check it out. But now listen in. Listen to what he says here about the blood.
It's another level when Travis Scott's on stage.
Like, I'm not like the guy that got like, I had the backup dancers. I ain't got the drummers and that.
No.
I'm all about the blood. We got to turn up.
The blood.
It's all about rage.
Blood.
Just like that.
Who's bleeding on stage?
I mean, I'm not bleeding.
You see, there you go, guys. Let's listen into that again. And this is a man that is promoted throughout. Now he's not being promoted. He's in trouble. But again, with everything that he has here, I'll go back in my video here real quick. I don't have a lot of it queued up. But here, like I said, when you've seen the posters for this stuff here, the posters for demons, again, we see here, this is a lady talking, all these things here. The posters themselves were, like the all-seeing eye, all that kind of stuff, right? Let's see if I can get it for you here. And, of course, I cover that. That's why, guys, you got to go back and check it out. You got to come back and check this video out. But anyway, the posters were diabolical. Here. There it is. Boom. Right? Let's go back here. Right there. Boom. Okay, this was a ritual, a blood ritual, right? Skulls, hell, evil, complete evil, right? Here, let's go back here. Let's go back to what he says. We're going to listen again. Okay? He's claiming to be something special. You don't got a band or, he don't play real music. He don't got real music. It's crap. Let's listen again.
Headline or that bad thing. So I'm aware. That's why I was just like, man, but when I do my shows, I'll be so turned, man. Like,
it's another level when Travis Scott's on stage.
Like, I'm not like the guy that got like, I had the backup dancers. I ain't got the drummers and that.
No.
I'm all about the blood. We got to turn up.
The blood.
It's all about rage.
Blood.
Just like that.
Who's bleeding on stage?
I mean, I'm not bleeding, but the fans are like
the fans,
bodies.
the bodies, the fans, right? And the last song, the one song that he played, this is who he's talking about. How sick. Now he's crying the blues. He said he's going to pay for the funerals now. He said, I'm going to pay for the people who lost their lives' funeral. Travis Scott now will refund all Astroworld tickets. Cancels the Vegas shows. He knows he's going to get sued. Fortnite, again, which is one of the most wicked games out there, had him as a character. Now pulls him. His emote, following this tragedy. It's all there, guys, completely from the pits of hell. And I talked about this, and I wanted to cover this a little bit. Again, this bill passed as well, on Friday or whatnot. I believe it was Friday, or, this weekend as well, where Joe Biden, again, he said this, we've just taken a monumental step forward as a nation. Joe Biden celebrates passage of his $1.2 trillion bipartisan infrastructure bill ahead of the vote on the Build Back Better before Thanksgiving. The 6 squad members are the only Democrats who oppose it. All right. So here you go. So now we're going to have that $1 trillion thing. And many people, well, I said it when I did the video, was that this was like a ritual, a blood ritual or whatever, right? So now, on the cusp of that signing, the House passed, again, that $1.2 trillion bipartisan infrastructure bill was voted 22-8, right, to 206. Now, you see the number 6 here, right, guys? 206. This happened November 6th. So 2-6, November 6th, this the triple sixes. We'll get more into that. Sending the bill to President Joe Biden's desk. President Biden said the country took a mental step forward. The vote came after days of haggling between progressives and moderate Democrats. The results is a substantial triumph for the Biden's Democrats, who have been bickering for months over the ambitious spending bill. So, again, bickered or whatever. Two sides of the party event agreed to vote on the bipartisan infrastructure bill Friday, this Friday, and then vote for the Build Back Better in the week of November 15th. This is all connected. This is all part of this Build Back Better crap. All right? Get this. Again, more numerology. 13, so 13, 1, 3. Again, we know when we see the number 13, that's a part of these dark people, or the dark energy spirits, right? So that was prevalent. And the Democratic infrastructure bill, why 6 Democrats voted against it. And remember, it passed. The vote, again, was to 2028 to 206 or whatever. So there you go. He says we've just taken a monumental step forward. Here's more of the numbers. Again, they work through sign symbols, numerology, 6, 13, right? All these things here, all there. What is this going to include? Well, the infrastructure of this Build Back thing is going to cost big money. Again, they're going to fix roads and bridges. It's $110 billion. I think America does need some infrastructure. Have you ever drove in these big cities? These potholes suck. Passenger and freight rails. Again, another 66 there, right? 66 dual number. So again, freight rails, I guess they're going to reduce Amtrak maintenance backlog. But that's a company, though. Why does America have to pay for that? Right? All these things here. Internet access, right, to broadbands, improve internet service in rural areas, low-income families, and so forth and so on. Again, electrical grid, they're going to modernize it. Water and sewer, which the water is bad as well. Lots of rust and, lead piping. So they're going to work on that as well. The contaminants, but they're not doing anything on the fluoride in the water. They're going to do public transit, $39 billion. All these things, airports, runways, all these things. But shouldn't, again, the airports, aren't they getting paid by the people that are flying off of them, whatever, United Airlines? Again, guys, it's just more money. They're going to get more and more money. Again, they're going to give it to their buddies and all these things, right? That's how the game is played. The bill would spend 7.5 on electric vehicles. Of course, this is what they want. Biden, if you really cared about us and we're, all these inflations and stuff, well, now Biden is going to close down another pipeline. Right here, Biden is considering to shut down another oil pipeline despite soaring energy prices. Republicans demand Michigan Line 5 to be kept open, avoid to further rise in energy bills this winter. So there you go. So this guy doesn't care about it. This is all part of their agenda. They're going to get their pockets filled. They're boys, remember. That's how the game is played. Nasty Nancy Pelosi. All their billions. And they say, oh, it's, we're not, no taxes is going to come from the working class. We're going to start taxing the rich, these corporations that should be paying their fair share. And I agree with that. But what happens is when you start taxing them, if they even do get taxed, it's going to trickle down. It's going to trickle down. People are going to lose jobs. Okay? And again, they have loopholes. Remember, Trump even said, well, I want, they were saying, why don't you pay taxes? I want to pay taxes, but how the laws are made, I don't have to. And so the rich are going to get richer. They're going to get more IRS, right? The Internal Revenue Service. And then they even said, too, the elite have CPAs and, tax preppers and lawyers where, the IRS doesn't like going after those people because it's more work, so they go down to the middle class. That's the reality, guys. And so they, it is what it is. So they say it's going to be spent for, I guess, what was it? In the last stimulus bill there's money, 210 of unspent COVID-19 relief aid. They should be giving that to the people, by the way. And $53 billion in unemployment thing. States that have hauled it, so they stopped the money from coming in, right, to fit their bill. It's all part of the climate change, right? All part of that as well. So it's all part of the agendas. That's why Biden went to the Pope. The Pope was big into it. And, part of the Build Back Better program, 666, you see the 666 here, all part of the agenda. And also the climate, which he mentioned as well in the speech. He said COP26, again, the 2 and the 6, right? All this stuff. COP, right? The police, this is where they're going to eventually do the carbon taxes, more energy. We're going to have to pay for more energy, all these things. Again, the COP means right here, Conference of the Parties, the UN, the United Nations. This is all part of their system. There you go. COP. They're going to be enforcing all of these things. Guys, don't get it twisted. These people are liars and manipulators for their own wealth, for their own pocket. And that's the reality. And it's all part of the demonic energies out there. And you're seeing it here. Look at this. Evil, wicked things, guys. It is the spirits of principalities of darkness that is happening here. No debate, no denying. That's what these people are all working towards, whether political, whether entertainment industry, music, TV, radio. This is the system we live in. There you go. Very tragic, very sad. And I hope you guys learned something here today, because this is where we're at. We need really the Most High. Thanks again for watching. If you enjoy these videos, please subscribe, check and click that bell, hit all your notifications, and refresh the channel multiple times, right? Come out with new information all the time. I love all you guys. Thank you, and may you all have a blessed one. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.